Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to this Leviathan game between the Tyranids and the Space Marines. Today we are doing priority targets. So priority targets, there's 5 objectives on the board, 1 in the centre, the other 4 are sort of moved around a bit. We're using Crucible of Battle for deployment and objectives. Priority targets, essentially you get 5 points for each objective you've got in your command phase from turn 2 onwards, but you can only get a maximum of 10, so it's only really worth having 2 objectives, I guess. And at the end of the game you get more points for all the objectives you have at the end of the game, so surviving is definitely on the cards. Speaking of the cards, we'll do secondary objectives as the game goes on to determine what our units need to do, because that's fun. And our mission rule today is nice and simple. It's Vox static, so if you want to use a CP rerolls, which are really boring because there's lots of cool new stratagems now, it's going to cost you 2 CP, so we're probably not going to bother with CP rerolls. For the terrain, there is lots of big rocks and Tyranidy bits and biomass all over the place, lots of line of sight blocking terrain. These big bits either side here are going to be completely line of sight blocking, so even though you can kind of see over that, you can't. And then these 2 middle bits are ruins, so they're sort of obscuring, and if you want to, you can sort of climb up them with infantry if you really want to. And then we've got little bits of terrain here, there and everywhere to give you the benefit of cover, because that's all you need to know about now is benefits of cover. So you get pluses to your save if you're slightly obscured because of terrain or on a terrain feature or something like that, or if you're getting shot at indirectly. So that's the mission, that's the terrain. The guest for today is Brian. You've been here before a couple of times. And you like bringing Space Marines which look like White Scars but aren't White Scars.
No, they're not.
But now all Space Marines are just the same anyway.
Exactly.
Pretty much. So apart from like,
doesn't really matter at the moment.
Yeah, unless you're Dark Angels or Blood Angels. And
although obviously as things, I can take any set of characters now, or
oh yeah,
heroes I like.
You can take whatever you like. So you got your Space Marines. I've got the bugs. I haven't used my bugs yet. They may have faced me at some point and killed me. I lost my own army. But yeah, do you want to run through your list of Space Marines? Okay. Which look very nice.
So, battle line, we have 5 intercessors. One of them's got the underslung grenade launcher. Sergeant's got a power weapon.
Of course he has.
Everybody's free.
Because it's all free. It's all free.
Yep. Then we have 3 eliminators. And they're in their sniper configuration with sniper rifles.
Yeah, because they're good now, aren't they?
They're
like
right.
AP2 free damage or something.
Yep.
You can actually kill a character with a sniper rifle now in 10th
I
edition.
have killed
I like it.
with,
Who'd have thought you could actually snipe characters in 40k?
Yeah.
Crazy.
We have 6 Blade Guard. Sergeant's got a plasma pistol. And they're being led by a chaplain.
Very nice.
It'd be rude not to at the moment, so I've got full squad of 10 Desolators. Sergeant's got the Venga launcher. The rest of them have the super crack missiles. And they're led by a librarian.
Very nice. So he gives them an invulnerable save, doesn't he?
Yeah, it gives them a 4-pin vulnerable save, a 4 feel no pain against psychic attacks.
I might have some of those.
And he has bolter discipline enhancement, so he's giving them sustained hits.
Yeah.
And if they're in devastated doctrine, criticals are 5+. So.
Yeah, so many shots basically.
Could be.
Yeah. Oh, and the chaplain gives the Blade Guard +1 to wound. And he can pick a unit once per battle to not be battle shocked or something like that.
Something like that.
I'm pretty sure it's something like that.
I'll read the card as I go along.
Intercessors have sticky objectives. What's the Eliminators thing?
They've got stealth, obviously, so
do they have a special ability?
I don't know.
Do they get like move, shoot, move or something?
Only if you equip the sergeant with the bulk carbine, which I haven't done.
Okay, alright, cool.
Mark the target. So if they remain stationary, ranged weapons have devastating wounds.
Ooh, okay, nice, cool. And then you got so you got 2 units of jumpy dudes with plasmas.
2 units of inceptors with, as you say, with plasma.
Very nice.
And their neat trick is they can deep strike within 3 inches.
Yeah.
Anyone.
I mean, I'm not sure you'd want to get within 3 inches with them, but it means they're very difficult to screen out when you jump down. Essentially,
and depending on what you're putting them up against, because they're Gravis armor, they're toughness 6, so they're actually quite hard to shift.
Gravis are very chunky. I like Gravis. Heavy intercessors, I think, are very good.
Yeah.
But anyway, okay, so that's them. Who's this little chap?
We have 1 Tech Marine, and he will be backing up the vehicles. So we have the Gladiator, whatever it's called.
Valiant?
No, it's not. Is it the Valiant?
Lancer.
So that's the one with the big anti-tank gun. So that's the strength 14, AP -4, D6 plus 3 damage.
Is that the heavy laser destructor
Yep.
thing, whatever it's called? And then he's got a few bolters and heavy stubber and a hunter killer. And
that's it. No, they don't have hunter killers.
Do they not?
No, hunter killers aren't on.
They're just on first point things.
Stuff. Yeah.
I should get Land Raider.
Oh, well, like that. My shopping list is being held off until the codex comes out, just in case anything changes or something takes my fancy even more.
Yeah, but
the other thing it does, it can, each time it shoots, you can reroll 1 hit roll, 1 wound roll, and 1 damage roll.
Okay, so it makes the big gun more reliable.
A bit more reliable. Yeah. And it's a heavy weapon hitting on 3+, so obviously you stay stationary, it's hitting on 2+.
Very nice. Okay, big scary gun on a tank. Right, and then you've got 2 Redemptors with
Two
plasma.
Redemptors with plasma, Gatling cannon, Stormbolt and nipple guns, and the rocket launchers.
So all the DACA and the big plasma.
Yeah.
And they have -1 damage still.
Yes.
Hooray!
And 1 Brutalis with the claws and the melter.
And the nipple melters.
The nipple melters, yeah. And the heavy stabbers.
I've been slagging off multi-melters for quite a while recently. 18-inch range is pretty bad.
Yeah. But it's not necessarily such a bad thing on something you're going to run up into combat anyway.
No, but it means if, for example, you're doing multi-melter guys in drop pods, you can't drop down and get within melter range.
No.
Which is a bit meh. But and obviously it's just 1 multi-melter, but twin link now as well, rather than 2 multi-melters. So that's but they're still pretty brutal in combat, and they do mortal wounds on the charge or something.
Well, it's 2, yeah.
I think they do mortal wounds on the charge. That's their thing, isn't it?
I don't know, but obviously on all 3 of them, I could use
tank shock. Yeah, so that's what I mean. Yeah, so I think with the Brutalis, he does mortal wounds anyway, and then you can tank shock on top of that, and then he's absolutely brutal in combat, so you can smash it as well. They're pretty good if you get into combat. Cool. Okay, so that's your list, and then Space Marines for people who don't know, who are watching this, who haven't seen a Space Marines battle report yet. You must be living under a rock. You get Oath of Moment. So in each of your command phases, you pick an enemy unit, and your entire army rerolls hits and wounds against it, which is very powerful for armies with not many units, like knights or custodies or things like that, or people who like having big Death Star units. And then obviously, because you're going standard Space Marines, you get the tactical doctrine. So you have the tactical assault and devastate doctrine. One allows your army to advance and charge. One allows your army to advance and shoot. One allows your army to fall back, shoot and charge.
Yep.
So flexibility and ability to pick a target and nuke it. But I have many, many units today. Because I think MSUs are probably the way to go at the moment, especially with lots of Space Marines around with Oath of Moment. The best counter to Oath of Moment is I have lots and lots of small units. But I do have some bigger units as well. Okay, so Tyranids thing, we have Synapse. So anything within range of a Synapse creature, I roll 3 dice for battle shot tests, which is nice. I don't have many Synapse creatures today, so meh, but it's fine. Battle shot isn't really that big of a thing anyway, I don't find, really. But it's nice to have. I also get something called Shadow in the Wart, so once per game in someone's command phase, I can force your entire army to take battle shot tests. So I can maybe flip an objective, because if something's battle shot, it cannot hold an objective or use stratagems, but that doesn't really come into use much, I guess, apart from maybe Overwatch or something. So that's that. And then at the start of the game, I pick one of 3 things. I can have sustained hits against infantry, lethal hits against monsters or vehicles, or precision hits on hits of 6. So against you today, I will probably go with lethal hits against vehicles, because although you do have quite a bit of infantry, I think I've got enough anti-infantry in my list to deal with them anyway. That's the plan, but we'll find out. So that's a bit about Tyranids. As for the list, it's fairly straightforward. I have 3 units of 10 Termagants. Their thing is I can move if you move near them. Other than that, they just run around and be annoying. I have 2 units of 10 Hormagants. They can advance and charge. Other than that, they just run around and be annoying. Speaking of annoying things, I have a unit of Ripper Swarms. If you're in engagement range of them, they reduce your OC. So other than that, they're annoying, they're cheap, they can come on from reserves. I think they even get Deep Strike. So I could just pop them up and just get a secondary objective like engage in all fronts or investigate a corner of the battlefield or something. They're just cheap, useful. Moving on to more fun things of the list, I have a Swarm Lord. He is my Warlord because he's got Lord in his name. So I can't have a Swarm Lord and not make him the Warlord. If he's on the battlefield, I get a CP. I can also make one of your stratagems once per battle cost 1 CP more for the rest of the game. That's his thing. And then he also has sign-ups for 9 inches. And on top of that, he's a bit of a beast. Isn't he? So that's him. I've got a Broodlord leading a unit of 10 Gene Stealers. Gene Stealers get Scout, as does the Broodlord. So once we know who's going first, they can move 8 inches. If I win the roll-off, they'll run towards you probably. If I don't, they might then hide behind a rock. Gene Stealers reroll wound rolls of 1. If I'm hitting something on an objective, they reroll all wound rolls. And the Broodlord gives them devastating wounds. So rerolling lots of wounds, fishing for 6s is definitely a thing. And the Broodlord's not bad in combat himself either. So that's them. I have a unit of Zone Throats, a big unit of 6. They give things nearby an invulnerable save. They're also sign-ups, and they get 2 options of psychic attacks. One is a las cannon with lethal hits, and then the other one is like an anti-infantry smite thing, basically. And there's 6 of them, so I could shoot 6 las cannons out of a unit of Zone Throats, which is hilarious. They're fun. Got a unit of Carnifexes. It's a unit of 1, and then that's old One Eye. So Carnifexes, if they take any wounds in the shooting phase, can run towards you. I think it's like D6 plus 3 inches or something like that, and they can even get an engagement range of you. So be careful if you want to shoot them. Old One Eye is really good as well. He gives the unit, including himself, reroll all hits. He also has a Feel No Pain, and he also heals in either player's command phase, so he's very difficult to bring down. 2 Excrins, they sit at the back, they shoot things, they got big guns, they also have heavy, so they can hit on 2s if they remain stationary. And if something's been hit by an Excrin in the shooting phase, everything else can reroll hit rolls of 1 against it. So that's nice. They're mainly anti-elite infantry, but because I'm going with lethal hits against vehicles, they could do damage against vehicles, like with high AP and 3 damage, so that's a thing. I've got a Trigon, he normally tries and then he goes away. But let's see how he does today. He gets Deep Strike. He's got many attacks. I think strength 9, AP 3, 3 damage. So he's a bit of a beast. And yeah, let's see how he does. And I've got 6 Hive Guard. Because I'm going to bring Hive Guard back. I'm like Justin Timberlake, but without bringing Sexy back, I'm bringing Hive Guard back. Because they're cheaper. Their guns are different. They're mainly anti-infantry. But they're toughness 7 with like 4 wounds and a 3-up save. So 6 of them parked on the home objective should be safe for the game and just shooting things running around. And they can overwatch on 5s, but if they're in range of an objective marker, they can overwatch on 4s. So they can just, shoot things in your movement phase 24 inches away without even needing to see you. So that could be fun. I might try that a few times. I think that's everything. Oh, I have got 1 enhancement. My Broodlord, I can't remember the name of it now. It's the one that allows him to reroll things. I can reroll a hit, a wound, a save, or a charge, or something once per turn. The plan is, if I go first, they scout move towards you, and then charge, and I get to reroll the charge, basically, if I need to. That's that. That is everything. I don't think we've missed anything, have we, Brian?
No.
No? Cool. Right. Okay, I'm glad we got all that nonsense out of the way. Now we can roll to see who's going to be attacker and defender.
Yep.
So, after you, sir. It's a good start to the game, but it's the role that doesn't matter, really. So it's fine, right? Mine's only slightly better.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm the attacker. I'll choose over here so I get a better camera angle. We'll deploy, we'll alternate, and we'll be back.
Okay.
Right, and we are back after deployment. We have deployed the armies. There is the bugs down here, and the not white scars over there. What chapter do you call them again?
Ice Hawks.
Ice Hawks. It's a bit of a desert planet. They're not really at home, are they?
Yeah, sweating profusely.
Yes. They haven't adapted to the environment, whereas Tyranids have. That's what they do.
The rich people wear white in the desert, don't they?
Do they?
Yeah, it's only the poor people who wear black.
Oh.
Because white reflects the heat, so if you can start off clean, you're better off in white. If you're starting off dirty, you wear black because it allows you to ventilate more.
So maybe I'm sweating more than you then, because I'm done. Maybe. Right. Okay. So Tyranids, what have I done? I've put some termagants over here because why not? There's an objective there, and that's a fairly great position. Hormagants here, more Hormagants there. I've put an Exocrine pointing down each firing line because heavy is a thing. So okay, if you want to run down there, you're going to get shot at. Basically, put a Swarmlord in the middle here for 2 reasons. 1, he's behind a rock. 2, he's got 9-inch synapse. Well, actually 3 reasons. And 3, the longer he survives, the more CP I get. So that's a thing. And if you come near these objectives, you can jump out and murder you. Gene and Broodlord there, they're going to do a scout move in a minute, or they're going to go towards you, or they're going to hide, depending if I win the roll-off or not. It's as simple as that, really. Hive Guard hiding behind the rocks here. Carnifex is hiding behind the rocks with them. And some Termagants towards the corner. So if I get a secretary that involves doing things in corners, I've now got Termagants in each corner. Because that's a thing, apparently. Having useless units get points. Off the table, I have another unit of Termagants in reserve. Again, for secondary purposes. Some Zoanthroats to come on and nuke something. And a Trigon and some Rippers in Deep Strike. Because they're burrowing underground somewhere. I don't know where. But I'm sure they'll pop up somewhere. So that's me. And then as for your Space Marines, what are your plans?
I don't have any plans. I make it up as I go along.
Okay, so what are you making up so far?
So the snipers hiding behind the crate.
Yeah, cool.
Big gun gladiator. Gonna have a shoot off with that one.
The X-Trin, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
He's got the Tech Marine with him because when he gets poorly, he wants to get better. Although alternatively, the Tech Marine could also.
Yeah, so the Tech Marine's in his happy place, surrounded by vehicles.
Yeah. Second Redemptor's hiding behind this rock. Blade Guard are there, thinking about going for a stroll up the board.
Yeah.
Intercessor on here, so I can get sticky objectives on that one, and then they might do something else. And the Desolation Squad is just out of line of sight until we see who gets turn one.
Yeah, because what we're doing for this rock, Dwayne Johnson, and the other rock over there, is we're using the gravel for sort of obscuring purposes. So we've got two big line of sight blocking terrain, so we can keep things nice and safe in our deployment zone. Because line of sight blocking terrain is definitely a thing. If you haven't got enough, get more. Because you should, in theory, be able to hide half of your army at least from your opponent's deployment zone. Otherwise, it just becomes a shooting gallery and it makes for a very boring game. Movement is fun. Movement is a characteristic. If you're not moving around the battlefield to do things, then something's wrong with the train setup, in my opinion. But anyway, right, let's roll to see who's going to go first. Best of luck, sir.
And to you.
And it's better than a 1.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the roll that does matter, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's a bit better, but it's not quite as good as yours, so it would be Space Marines turn 1.
Stealers are running away.
They might do, or they might go and steal some genes. I don't know. Watch out, Primarch. Okay, we're back. Space Marines turn 1. I did my scout movie thing. My Gene Sears and Broodlord tactically repositioned. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going with that. They ran behind the rock over there. Yeah. You drew 2 objectives. You got the tempting target and bring it down. So naturally, I chose that one over there. So you've got to try and have that objective at the end of your turn to score points. It's not going to happen. You didn't bother trying. It wasn't tempting enough. I did try and tempt you with this one. I thought about it, but I thought, no, I'd rather just deny you the points. And then you've got to bring it down, so you've got to kill beasts. Beastie monsters. You've got one here you can see. You've got one there you can see. He's hiding behind a rock. They're hiding behind a rock. So you've got a couple of targets. And then you chose this one for Oath and Moment? Yeah, that one's Oath and Momented. And then you're not using any doctrines, but you did think about it.
Yeah.
You decided to keep them in your pocket. Do you want to run through what you've moved and your plans? Tell me all your plans.
Not a lot. I've moved the snipers out so they can have a pot shot at the Broodlord.
That's a bit sneaky, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Desolation Squad have moved, so they've got line of sight on them because their super crack missiles are on direct line of sight.
Super crack. They're really high, those Desolation Marines. They've been having lots of super crack.
And I rather pointlessly moved my Dreadnought to the right, just to screen out, without thinking I could have saved that till next turn. But
yeah, but you've also got a plasma. You can no, there's a rock in the way. Yeah, that's a shame. But they stay still because he's going to be hitting on 2s now, and there's a Tech Marine there, and they're having a good time. Okay, all right. Well, I would say Psychic Phase, but there isn't one anymore, which is nice.
No.
Would you like to start shooting things?
Yep.
What would you like to start shooting with, and at what?
Yes, one thing I didn't say is who the Tech Marine's blessing. Not that it really matters because he's sitting on 2s anyway. But
yeah, he's already got +1
bless
hit.
him.
He can bless the Dreadnought. Did he sneeze?
Yes, bless you. Right then, so we'll go from one side to the other. So we'll do the Eliminators first. So they're going to take 3 shots at the Broodlord.
And they're going to try and eliminate him.
Yeah.
And they hit on freeze, right? Because they've moved.
on freeze because they moved, yes.
Okay, cool. So you hit on freeze. Off we go. Oh,
That's a good start.
it's a very good start for me.
Yes.
If they stayed still, they would have hit on 2s, but they were behind a crate.
Yeah,
so
they wouldn't have seen anything.
if anyone's wondering why, that's why. Okay.
Okay.
We'll move on from that. I won't mention that at all for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
Your sniper's
Alright.
missed every shot.
Gladiator Lancer against that one.
Okay, go for it. I won't do any
2
defensive strats.
shots, hitting on 2.
Very nice.
He can re-roll 1 hit roll, 1 re-roll, 1 damage roll.
Yeah, very good, isn't it? So,
Twos,
your dice are very good at rolling 2s.
Yes, I'm gonna.
Strength?
Strength 14.
Okay, so you're definitely winning on 3s.
Yeah.
And you've got a reroll if you need it, but you don't. AP?
-4.
-4.
Do you have any bonsai?
No, I do not, but I am partially obscured by some rocks. You can't see my entire base. So I will get benefit of cover. So then it becomes AP3 essentially. So I get 6 up saves. Box cards, here we go. No. And then each one's D6 plus something damage?
D6 plus 3.
Each one's D6 plus 3. Very
And
nice.
I can re-roll one of these.
Cool.
Which I will do.
Yeah. So you've got 9 plus 6 essentially.
Yep.
He's dead.
That's a good start.
That was a very good
First
start.
points on the board for Bring It Down.
He doesn't get angry.
No.
He falls over in a heap.
Didn't Tyranids rules when they go up not only affect the enemy?
No, but they've just got the standard deadly demise now.
Okay.
So he could have maybe hit the Swarmlord, but...
Yep.
Eh. Cool, okay.
Okay.
Your big gun was pretty effective.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I'm alright with that. That's a good start.
It's a very good start.
Yeah. Alright, the only other things that can see are the Desolation Marines. So they're going to fire their 9 crack missiles and the Venga launcher into him. They all have 48-inch range, so they're all in range.
Very nice. Okay.
And the Castellan launchers.
The Castellan launchers, what these are these sort of
These are
anti-infantry
non-lock,
ones,
yeah.
aren't they?
So the question is, what's the toughness of a Gene Stealer?
Gene Stealer's a toughness 4 with 2 wounds. Hormagaunts a toughness 3 of 1 wound. Each unit's got 10, so each one's going to have plus 2 for blast. Damn and blast.
Damn and blast indeed.
Hmm. Right, you've had a think. So it's the big guns going into the Excrin and the, what are they called? Castellan launchers, the other ones?
Castellan launchers into the
Gene Stealers.
And Venga launchers into the big boy as well.
Yeah, so I'll pop the CP on my Excrin on rapid regeneration. He's in Synapse range. He gets a 5-up shrug, which is very nice. He's going to need it. Yeah, cool. Okay.
Okay, so 9 super cracks.
9 super cracks
Hitting on a 4.
from the addicts.
But re-rolling.
Because of Oath of Moment. And don't they get critical hits because of your librarian's thing or something?
Yes, they do.
So those 6s will... sustained hits, isn't it?
Sustained hits, so there's...
So not 4s, re-rolling.
Hey?
Re-rolling for Oath, aren't you?
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
Yeah. Very nice. And then you've got 4 explodings.
4 extras.
You're exploding all over my Excrin. You've hit me
Okay.
more times than you had shots.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
When you hit on 4s.
They are superhuman.
They're super crack. What's the strength for their super crack?
10.
Toughness 10.
So 4 re-rolling.
4s re-rolling. Okay, well, you dropped a few, but it's not too bad. What's the AP on the old super crack? So that's 7?
AP minus
7.
2.
AP minus 2.
3, 4.
Yeah, so I don't think I'm obscured by terrain or anything with him, am I, really? So, okay, so 5-up saves. Here we go. That was amazing. Right, fine.
And they are D6 plus 1 damage each.
Right, so you got 6d6 plus 6 damage then. Oh dear. I can see why these nerf gun guys got nerfed. Oh my days.
Do you even want to do your feel no pains?
Oh, I'm doing them.
Okay.
Because if you can roll like that, I might be able to as well. Right, 1 billion feel no pains. I think I've done alright, but I think he's still dead.
Yeah, that's more than...
14.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Right, yeah, we had a feel no pains. I made a lot of feel no pains, but he did die by about 5 wounds or so. We've just done the number of shots for the Castellan launches off camera. You got 33 shots with your Castellan since the Gene Stealers. And Brian's busy counting his dice.
30, 33.
Very nice. So these hit on what normally?
These hit on 3s. So they're going to be hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s because of indirect. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. And no rerolls this time, but they're still getting exploding 6s, aren't they? Because of your Librarian's enhancement thing. Okay. Cool. So 4s, no rerolls, and that's a lot of 6s. That is a lot of 6s. Right. I think my mission in my turn is going to be Hive Guard, Nuki Desolation Marines.
That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 back in.
11.
Oh, 11, thank you.
It's very good. God, you're rolling well today on your 6s.
8, 10.
Cool.
So strength 4, toughness 4.
Toughness 4, yeah.
So 4s to wound.
Yes.
Oop.
Drop dice don't count.
One in a minute.
Find that later. So 4s to wound. It looks about half. We'll count them up. Right, many 4-up saves because benefit of cover. Oh, it's not looking very good though. 1 dead, 2 dead, 3 dead, 4 dead, 5, 6, 7. I've got 3 Gene Stealers left.
I think I made the right decision going for that.
Yes. Right, yes, so that was the end of the Space Marine's turn. You had other guns, but nothing else to shoot at or with. You scored 6 for Bring It Down. You killed 2 X-Prints. Both fairly comfortably, it seems.
Yes.
I for a moment help with that, and that's a very big, scary gun with rerolls.
Yes.
Watch out for those people. And then you killed a bunch of Gene Stealers. They'll have a battle shot test. They're in silence range. They are fine. That's an 8. And then, so then in my turn, I've got extend battle lines and investigate signals. So do actions in corners of the battlefield. Those 2 aren't going to happen, but these 2 are very, very doable with useless units of termagants. And extend battle lines. So I have my home objective and one other one in No Man's Land. So both very doable, very achievable. And I got an extra CP because of Mr. Swarmlord. Yay! And we'll go into my movement phase. Right, okay, I've done command and movement phasey things and stuff, and bing! Someone's phone went bing. I've spent a CP on Synaptic Insight on the Hive Guard to give them the sustained hits, because I went with the lethal hits. I want them to nuke infantry, so I want them getting 6s explode against infantry. Other things in the movement phase was I chucked some Hormigants on that objective there. I put some Termagants in the corners to do some weeds in the corners and investigate signals. Hormigants, by going there, also getting me extend battle lines. So that's very nice. I'm getting lots of points there. They're hiding. He's hiding. They ran over here. They're hiding. I'm doing lots of hiding because you've got big guns, you see. Until my reserves and reinforcements come in, I haven't really got a way of getting rid of them. And there's no need to rush into the middle yet because we only get primaries for up to 2 objectives anyway. So I think we're going to have a bit of a standoff for the first couple of turns. I thought about running the Carnifexes forwards, but seeing what that gun did a minute ago, I'm not entirely sure it's the best idea. So, fine. So what I'm going to do now, essentially, is spend my entire turn shooting indirectly at Nerf gun guys, and to try and kill as many of them as possible before I start running at you. So let's do that. I've got many dice. I'm going to hit on 4s, 6s will explode. Right, so here we go. Our Hive Guard good again. Let's find out. Many hits, 2 exploded, wounding on 3s, because they're strength 5. That doesn't look too bad. These are AP1 but indirect, so they're going to be 3-up saves essentially. So you have 9 3-up saves.
Damage, are they?
Just 1. Yeah, they're more of a horde killer now, like your Castellan launcher things.
9 3-up saves.
9 3-up saves. And I killed 2 of them.
Yep.
Okay, nice. Want CP one of those? The 2 CP?
No.
No. Right, yes, Space Marines turn 2. So you scored 10 on the primary for having 2 objectives. So you've maxed your primary for the turn because you can only get 10 a turn. So that's good. And then your missions, you got engage in all fronts to get models in different table quarters. If you have 3 different table quarters at the end of your turn. It will be 3 points. If you have all 4, you get 5. So that's a good one. And then you had, what was the other one? Secure No Man's Land. So you try and get 2 objectives in No Man's Land. I mean, you already had 1. You may or may not have another one over there. It depends on a 9-inch charge, and it's a 2 CP for a CP reroll. So that could be clutch. In terms of your movement and things and command phase and stuff, you've over the momented the Hive Guard.
Yep.
Not using any doctrines this turn yet. You told your tank to have +1 to hit because it moved slightly. You've dropped both units of Inceptors down here because apparently you want to kill my Hive Guard. I don't know why. They didn't do much to you. They just killed 2 Marines that killed loads of... They killed an Exocrine, all right? I killed 2 guys.
They're the only thing that's killing me at the moment.
Well, at the moment. At the oath of moment. So they've dropped in there. Your Brutalis is coming over there. As mentioned, you want to try and get a 9-inch charge, kill those Hormigants, and secure No Man's Land, and also get engaged all fronts. So that 9-inch charge could get you an extra 7 points or something, essentially. Other than that, you've just done a bit of screening out back here, a little bit of shuffling, and your Blade Guard and Chaplain have moved up very, very slightly. And then I spent a CP on Rapid Ingress to pop a Trigon up here. I'm more than 18 inches away from those melters. And I'm behind the ruin, can't get shot at by your big guns here. I think the only things that can shoot him are some snipers or some Castellan anti-infantry things. I mean, you can maybe charge, but it's a very long charge around there. So, yeah, multi-melters having an 8-inch range is rubbish. So I've done that. That'll give you... That's tomorrow Brian's problem. Yeah. All right? But right now, I've got a problem. Do you want to move into your shooting phase? I'm assuming you'll probably want to start over here.
Not necessarily.
No? Where would you like to start? Or is that making you second think some things now?
I might as well. So 2 of these guys can see him.
Okay, and then the other one's going to what? Shoot a Hormigant?
Shoot a Hormigant, yeah.
Okay.
So I'll do the 2.
Cool.
Obviously, they haven't moved, so they've got the...
Devastating wounds now. Yeah. And heavy as well, of course. You hit on 2s now, right? Yep. I mean, they got 2s last time, didn't they? But that missed last time. So this time you might hit on a 2.
Yes, that's true.
So 2 into the Trigon. They both hit. Well done.
Strength 5, so wound
Toughness
5.
10. So 6s, but if it's a 6, it's a devastating wound.
Yeah.
So you're looking for 6s anyway? No.
It was not to be. And then 1
into the Hormigant. No. Misses.
God,
they're doing really well, yeah.
Yes.
I will double check his toughness, but I am pretty sure it's 10. Right, okay, we're moving on to some more useful firepower, some Inceptors.
Yep.
You're going to shoot both units at the same time, because they're both going at the same target. It doesn't make any difference. Are they blast or anything, these guns, or not now? Or is it just flat, or is it just straight 2 shots?
No, the assault pistol hazardous twin linked.
Okay, so it makes no difference if we do them all together or not then. Because if they had blast or something, then it would make a difference. So you've got 12 shots. You're going to supercharge all of them?
Yep. Into
the Hive Guard. Okay, here we go. So 12 shots hitting on 3s. Rerolling. Then we'll do the lovely hazardous checks afterwards.
Yep.
So surprise, surprise, everything hits because of the Oath of Moment.
Yeah. So wounding on 3s.
Wounding on 3s because you're super duper charged. And re-rolling. Oh, you might fail a few. But you never know. Oath of Moment is definitely a thing. Oh, you did fail a few. But I have many 6-up saves. I believe that's 9.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 9 6-up saves.
9 6-up saves, it's AP 3. They're not in cover, and you can clearly see them from there, because you dropped in right behind me. It's almost like a tactical genius manoeuvre. So I'm looking for 6s. Make a 6. So if for every 2... kills one, right? Because they're 3 damage. So 1, 2, 3. You killed 4 of them exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 4 of them worth 6 Inceptors. That's the question.
Well, we'll find out. So for the first unit, 3 hazardous checks. So it only rolls a 1. And then the same again for the second unit. No. They know how to use their plasma, apparently.
Yeah, you're going to have to kill them.
I think I've got enough to do it.
Yes.
It would have been nice if you killed some of yours for me, though. Right, your Brutalis has got some little heavy stubbery things. You're going to shoot some termagants. That sounds like fun.
Hit on 3s.
Hit on 3s. Very nice. Has it got sustained hits or anything?
No, they're just twin linked.
Okay, so...
rapid fire. An anti-fly, if that helps.
I mean, if you shoot them hard enough, they might fly around.
Yeah. They toughness 3.
Toughness 3. So
Wound
freeze,
on 3,
re-roll
and
them.
they're twin linked. Just as well.
So 3 wounds on the termagants. Any AP?
-1.
Alright, I'll take the saves on some of them behind the cover then, I guess. So 5s. You kill 3 termagants. Oh no!
Not to be sniffed at.
Oh no! Ah. Okay, right.
Okay.
So that's all your shooting phase done, right?
Haha, you wish. Right.
You got your Nerf
Their direct
guns.
fire can't see anything.
No.
Their
Your indirect fire can.
their indirect fire can. So the Venga launcher is going into the Gene Stealers.
What's left of them? Right, okay.
And
What do you want to shoot the anti-chaff ones at?
awful lot of. What's he saved 2 up?
3 up save, toughness 10.
Yeah. I'm not worried about that because I'll be wounded on 6s anyway, but it'd be an awful lot of shots. So.
It would. But it's a lot of wounds of 6.
How many wounds?
14 wounds, the Trigon. You can try, but it won't be gone.
No, I know I won't go on.
Yeah. I just had to say that somewhere. What do you think of the castle launchers? I mean, there's Hormagaunts there.
Yeah.
You could blast them off the objective, look.
Yeah, I could, but I'm not.
No? Okay. All right. Would you like a moment?
No, I'm going. Yeah. For better or worse, I'm going to try and whip.
You're going to put as many.
A little bit.
Just try and chip a few wounds off of
Chip a
him.
few wounds off him, yeah.
Okay. Sounds fun.
Well, having said that, I get the blast benefit for the other guys, don't
I mean, you do.
No, I'm going to blast them.
The Hormagaunts. I mean, if you shoot the Hormagaunts, they are dead.
They should.
I saw what you did against the Gene Stealers.
They should be, yes.
So, what was the Venga launch going to the Gene Stealers?
Into the Gene Stealers.
Right, we'll do the Venga launcher. We'll do the other things off camera because it'll be lots of dice, and I might just pick those Hormagaunts up, to be honest.
So, D6 shots.
Oh, the Venga launcher.
Yeah,
Okay.
4.
4, right, okay.
Hitting on 2.
Well, indirect, so freeze.
They don't have.
Oh, yeah, they stay still. They ignore the indirect fire first, and you ignore cover as well, don't you, or something?
Yeah.
They're so broken.
So, hitting on 2s.
Yes.
I'll still roll a 1.
Do you get critical hits on 5s if you stay still, or is that just in the Devastator
Yes.
Doctrine?
Oh, no, it's just in Devastator Doctrine. So.
Okay, so 3
Strength
hits
7,
then.
so wounding on 3s.
Correct. Very nice.
AP -1.
Invulnerable saves. Made 2. That's nice, isn't it? Damage?
2.
Oh, you killed a Gene Stealer.
That's annoying.
That is annoying because I can take the one that your big tank could see.
He moved so he could see everything.
Could he?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I moved him.
Oh, that's annoying.
I was hoping that I'd kill the Gene Stealers and the big tank could take a
Yeah.
shot at the Broodlord.
And then all your castle launchers go into the Hormagaunts, yeah?
Yes, all 10 of them.
Alright, I'll pick them up. Right, oh look everybody, the castle launchers killed the Hormagaunts. I mean, we didn't roll it, but based on the fact you're hitting on 2s, winning on 3s.
No, not. They'd be hitting on 3s. It's only the sergeant that hits on 2s.
Well, it's a million shots with blast. I
It's a
mean, they're
million
dead.
shots.
They're dead. I saw what you did to Gene Sears with twice the amount of wounds, so yeah, I'll pick them up. You got your big tank of Doom with its shots, and you can see the Gene Sears. You're going to shoot some Gene Sears with a big gun of Doom.
So hitting on 2s.
Yep, because of Tet Marine.
Yeah.
That's nice. They hit. Winning on 2s.
Strength, yeah.
And you can, invulnerable saves.
That's where you're making them.
Oh look, you killed a Gene Stealer.
Damn and blast it.
So that gun can either kill an Exocrine or a Gene Stealer. Basically, you can kill one model of whatever model it is.
Yes.
I like the fact that he's still with the Gene Stealer now, because that means the Broodlord still gets devastating wounds, because he's still in a unit of Gene Stealers. That's nice, isn't it?
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
see where you're going next.
Yeah. They can't charge or anything, can they? And that's because they've popped up within 3.
They cannot charge, that's correct.
And that's all your shooting done, right? Because you've got nothing else to shoot.
I think
Although you
so.
have got a charge
Yeah.
over there. So 9-inch charge. How many CPs have you got?
4.
Oh, so you could get a CP reroll for 2
Yeah.
CP. That's nice. Okay. All right. Good luck. Are you going to CP reroll that?
Yes.
'Cause it's worth many points.
And it didn't work.
But that was 2
Oh, well.
CP. Oh, wow. You've still got 2.
How
Okay.
many?
Cool. So that is the end of the Space Marine's turn. You have got 3 points for engaging all fronts. And that's it. It's very nice. Very nice. And you've killed some Hormagaunts and a bunch of Hive Guard, which are now battle shocked. And they're out of silence range. but I believe they're 7. I will check. That looks fine. And I'll have to do the Broodlord as well, and the Gene Stealers. And they got 8, so I'm pretty sure they're fine. So, okay, we'll be back for Tyranids, turn 2. Right, it's Tyranids' turn. It is turn 3, isn't it? No, turn 2 for Tyranids. So, in terms of objectives and things, I've now got engage in all fronts, and I did get capture an enemy outpost. I did my once per game CP swap out objective-y thing, and got no prisoners. Kill stuff. So I need to kill stuff and spread out. I'm going to try and do that to the best of my ability. Didn't really do anything in the command phase. I just sort of moved around and stuff. The Hive Guard did actually fail their battle shot test. It's going to make no difference whatsoever though, but fine, that's them. Termagants advanced, they're running up. Broodlord and Swarmlord are going to sort these guys out. That should happen. If it doesn't, then something's gone horribly wrong. Card effects with Old One Eye is going that way, so you've got something else to deal with. Hormagaunts, they're trying to contain the situation. They're hiding behind the container. Termagants, they've advanced. The Termagants are going to deal with your Dreadnought.
Yeah.
I've got full faith in their ability to at least get 1 wound on, which you'll then save on a 2-up. All right? But at least they'll let the Dreadnought know that they're there. Meanwhile, on this side, my Trigon had 2 options, really. One, move that way, and then have a 10-inch charge into your tank. Wasn't really going to happen. Or just come over here and eat some Eliminators who are just annoying me with sniper rifles. And then
Who have shot nothing yet.
Who have literally done absolutely nothing, and their consequence of doing nothing is death.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat them.
I think that's a fair punishment.
Yeah, they've tried, and
They failed the
and
end,
they'll
they
be
deserve to
and
die.
then they'll be gone.
Yeah.
From a Trigon. So he's going to go and murder them. You are going to overwatch him in just a second. We'll catch that in a moment. And my zone ropes have popped on. They're here, and they're going to nuke something. So that's going to happen over here like that. Could have brought the Ripper Swarms in, but if I had space over there, I would have done. But you screened out very, very well. And I can't... Yeah, so I can't be bothered. I'll leave them in my pocket in case I get some other random secondary which requires me to do something random somewhere at some point. So that's that. So now it's time for you to do your Overwatch, I guess, because you said you want to shoot Big Trigon Boy with the Desolation Squad. You're going to desolate him.
Yeah, so only 5 of the super cracks have actual line of sight.
Okay, so
we'll
5 of them.
first.
Hit on 6s, and you got sustained hits because you've got the Librarian with his thing. So, yeah.
Nothing.
Well, it was a nice try.
D6 shots from the Venga launcher. 5.
5, very nice.
There you go.
You still got 5, yeah.
6s again.
Oh,
2.
so you get a couple of hits which explode. Very nice. Strength for the...
7.
So 5s. 1. AP on that.
It is -1, I think.
If it's -1, that's gone through.
It's definitely minus something.
Okay, so that's gone through. Damage of that is 2. Okay, so he has 12 wounds remaining.
Yeah.
I've got space on his base left per dice.
8.
There we go.
Because you've killed 2, haven't you? 1, 2,
I have killed 2.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8d3.
Okay.
Done.
Yay.
So 3, 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
18 shots. Alright, 18 shots hitting on 6s, and 6s will explode as well, which is very nice. So you've got
1,
which becomes 2, which becomes 4. There we go. So you've hit me 4 times. And these are winning on 6s, right? Because it's strength 4 or 5 or something.
Yeah.
Anti-infantry shots going into a very big snake-looking bug.
No.
No wounds caused.
Oh, wow.
Okay, we spent a CP to take 2 wounds off him, I guess, which is nice. And I've now done my Swarmlords thing, so now your Overwatch is going to cost you 2 CP for the rest of the game.
Yep.
So CP rerolls in Overwatch now cost 2 CP. It's really annoying, isn't it? Because you've got enough guns, so I don't want you to shoot me in my turn as well, thank you very much.
Champion bring a captain or 2, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't bring a captain, actually, because they're really good. Didn't the points, I guess.
Well, I could have swapped him out for something else, I suppose. But...
Could have done. Right, my zone ropes, they're going to shoot their las cannon shots things into that dreadnought.
Okay.
So they got 1 shot each. It's essentially a las cannon, except for it's psychic and has lethal hits. But I get lethal hits against vehicles today anyway, so that's fine. So 6 shots, hitting on 3s, 6s will auto wound. That's no auto wounds, but just 1 miss, so that's fine.
5.
Winning on 3, strength 12 las cannons.
Oh, I thought you said strength 9. Okay.
No, so strength 12. What was 9? I don't know what was 9. They're las cannon shots.
Okay.
But they're AP free, but you will be getting cover. So you will have 4 4-up saves.
Oh. That's not good.
So these are all going to be D6 plus 1 damage, but you're minus 1 damage.
Yeah.
So it's just 46.
Yeah.
Alright, he's got 12 wounds now?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. We're both rolling very high on the damage today.
Didn't blow up.
I've killed something.
You have.
Did that Dreadnought actually do anything in this game?
No.
No, he did. He screened out that corner.
Well, yeah.
Cool. Okay. Well, they work, everybody. Brain bugs are back. Right. He's got a shooting attack. It's not very good. Right, the Trigon's going to scream at you dudes. He normally hits on 3s, but they've got cloaks and things, and they're hiding behind a barrel. So they're going to hit on 4s. And the other same hits 2, but I didn't get any 6s, so that's fine. Strength 5, I think, when I just looked a second ago. Yeah, strength 5. So 3 wounds, no AP. So 3 of your normal saves. And 1 damage each. So I'm guessing one of them got their eardrums exploded from me going, with biopulse stuff. Cool. Okay, that was fun. Right, coming to the Sworn Lord, he's going to scream at these guys. His psychic attack is called Synaptic Pulse. He's going to check their pulse, I think. It hits D6 plus 3 times. So it hits you 5 times. It automatically hits, which is nice. And it's strength 5, but you'll have a 6 because you're Gravis. So 5s. Just the 1. That was really good.
AP?
The AP is 1 and 2 damage. So 4 up. Okay, one of them takes 2 damage, which isn't going to make much difference. Although it might, because now I can shoot them with some termagants and I might whittle that one to death.
You might whittle that one to death, yeah.
Yeah, so let's try and whittle that one to death with some termagants. Termagants! Hitting on 4s. And they're going to wound you guys on 5s. Oh, there you go. Fail a 3-up save on that guy and he's dead. Damn. Fine, don't. Alright, termagants, they're going to shoot your dreadnought. They're going to hit on 4s. The 6s will auto wound. There we go, look at that. Rise of the termagants, I'm telling you. 6s. No. So 1 2-up save on your dreadnought. Go on. Ah, I wanted the opposite of that. Right, I have a heavy venom cannon. I'm going to shoot your tank. It has D3 shots.
I'm going to pop smoke to make you -1 to hit.
Okay then. He's re-rolling all hits because he's got a 1 eye in his unit. Does it make any difference? He's still going to do it? Because he's currently hitting on 4s re-rolling. So you'd make it 5s re-rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to do it? Okay, so he has D3 shots. And it's blast, but you're a tank. So he'll have 2 shots. He's going to hit on 5s now. Re-rolling. Because of old 1 eye. I missed every shot. Okay, fine. But I made you spend a CP. So I'm kind of happy with that.
Those were the 4, weren't they?
Well, yeah, I would have needed 5s to win though. Right, I've got some Hive Guard. By some Hive Guard, it's 2 Hive Guard. I'm going to shoot your Desolation Marines with them.
Okay.
Right, 8 Hive Guard shots into the Desolation Squad. They're going to hit on 4s. Huzzah. And they're going to wound on 3s. That's from 5. 1. Oh wow, that was really good. It's AP1, but you're getting cover because indirect. So 1 3-up save. They did nothing. Yay. You've whittled them to now uselessness.
Yes.
That was effective whittling by the Incepted jumpy bouncy dude.
6 lives though?
Well, we'll find out, won't we? We'll find out. I think that is it for the shooting phase. So let's do some charges. Let's charge Mr. Trigon into the Eliminators. That's a 6. I'm pretty sure he's in.
Mm-hmm.
Right, Trigon's gone in here. We did the charges for the Small Order and the Gene Sealers because I was literally right next to you. But I'm starting with a Trigon. He has 12 attacks now and he hits on 3s. I mean, I'll take that. And then I'll rewind it back. He's strength 9, so I'll wound on 2s. He's quite effective.
Yeah.
So that is 10 at AP2, 3 damage. So 10 5-ups or death. I mean, I think they might be dead.
I think they might be dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah, bye-bye. Bye-bye. That's 2 units dead. This is good for no prisoners. I like this. I mean, I can't consolidate because he's already in range of an objective marker. So, but I mean, I'm hiding from some things, but he's got a very big gun. But he's within 6 of the zone for it, so he's got an invulnerable save. That could be handy, and he's hidden behind cover. So he may or may not survive. We'll find out. Anyway, let's move on to a Swarm Lord. Right, Swarm Lord's letting the Brood Lord go first, because these guys are just into that unit, he's into both. So let's start with the Brood Lord. He has 5 attacks, he hits on 2s. Well done, Mr. Brood Lord. And he'll win on 4s. And he's twin linked.
So 2.
2. That's a devastating wound, so that's 2.
You're only 6 because you knocked it over when you rolled the second dice.
It was, yes, you are right.
It was a hit.
Yeah, but the AP... What's the AP on that one? AP 2 damage, so 2 5-ups. Oh, he made them. Very nice. Okay, fine, the Gene Stealer will do it. He has 4 attacks, and he hits on 2s. And he's going to win on 5s, though. And he rerolls 1s, which didn't make any difference. So that is a devastating wound, and that is a 5-up save.
1 5-up save.
So I've just done 1 wound.
Okay.
So basically, those 2 have done nothing. Brilliant, because all his attacks are damage free anyway.
Yeah. So, which unit are you going to go into, or are you going to split your attacks?
2 wounds.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Well, I've got a split fire, right? That's definitely a thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I am. How many attacks you got?
9.
9.
Right. Swarm Lord, he's got 8 attacks, not 9. 8, so I'm just going to put 4 and 4. So I can't be bothered to work out what's the right thing to do. So I'll just split. Okay. He's got 2 swords on that side and 2 swords on that side.
Yeah.
So it makes perfect sense. So I'll do this unit first.
Okie doke.
Alright, so he's going to hit on 2s. That's what he does. Very nice. And he's strength 9, so he's going to win on 3s. And he's a twin linked. Okay, fine. So that is 4 minus 2. So 4 5-ups. Each one's 3 damage. Okay, so he's completely killed that unit. Right. Same again, other unit. 2s. Oh, I've dropped 1. I've got a CP. Oh, I've got 2 CP. No, it's not that important. 3s, and then re-rolling, twin linked. Okay, so 2 5-up saves. I've killed 2 of them. So you've got 1 guy left on 3 wounds. Okay. Right, okay, so there's 1 left remaining just because the Gene Season Brood Lord didn't manage to kill 1. Do you want to try and punch something back with your Marine?
Yeah, I'll punch the
Gene Stealer in the face or something.
Because
you're probably not going to kill the other things.
No. So
2 attacks, 3
3
attacks.
attacks, hit on 3s.
Very nice.
Strength 4, toughness 4.
4s, yeah.
4s.
Oh, you might get a Gene Stealer. 5
No
plus.
AP.
Oh no, Gene Stealer on a wound because they have 2 wounds now, which is nice. Very nice. Okay, yeah, so that's the end of the turn then. So, I mean, he may or may not be battle shocked in a minute. But no prisoners. I've killed 3 units. Yep. 1, 2, 3. So that's 5 points. Engaging all fronts, 3 quarters. 1, 2, 3. 8 points for Gryffindor. Yep. And we'll go into Space Marines turn 3. Okay, it's Space Marines turn 3, and you only scored 5 on the primary this turn because I rudely took this one off of you. It's very, very rude.
Payback's coming.
Well, yes. And then your objectives you got were Defend Stronghold, which should be easily enough because you've got an objective there. It's a sticky objective. The only thing I've got that can get over there are Ripper Swarms, and they can't hold objectives. So I've got no way of taking it from you. And I'm pretty sure all it says is that it has to remain in your control. I don't think it says you have to have something on it. But I'll let you double check that. And then you've got Storm Hostile Objective, which is to take an objective off of me.
Just need to control it.
So there's an objective here which I control, which you could take off of me. And there's an objective there, which you could maybe take off of me. I don't think you can take this one off me with just 1 guy. And you chose for your Oath of the Moment to be the Brains. Wise choice after you saw what they just did. And then you're going to Devastating Doctrine so you can advance and shoot because essentially because you wanted to advance your tank here, be on the objective, and then blast me off of the objective.
Okay. Get him into range of those.
And advance these guys around here to shoot the Brains. So you've done lots of repositioning over here to line up shots. You Blade Guard and Chaplain advanced. You thought about coming into the middle. Saw the Carnifexes and went that way instead. Yeah. Not cowardly at all, is it, that Chaplain? No, we'll go this way.
He watched your Brood Lord and took a leaf out of his book.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he adapted, right?
Yeah.
He's almost a Tyranid. Your Brutalis Dreadnought walked this way, and my Termagant sneakily moved and move blocked you. and also chuck more bodies on the objective, because that's a thing. Skulking little horrors. You're staying in the combat here because you got pistols, you can shoot me in the face, and if you fell back, I might have spent the CP and just cut you down. So that's that. And you did pass your battle shot test, we did that, so that was fine. I'm going to Overwatch with my brains. Oops. And I'm going to shoot your Desolation squaddy dudes. It's all psychic attacks, and you got a psychic feel no pain because of Mr. Librarian Man. But the more damage I can do to them, the less damage you're going to do to me.
Yep.
And I had the CP, so I might as well spend it, I guess. So I'm going to do the anti-infantry shots, which is D3 shots each blast. So each of them will have Each of them will have D3 plus 1 shots. So it's going to be 6 D3 plus 6. So let's work that out. So got some shots. I'm hitting on a 6. Oh, that was amazing. I've hit you twice. Look at that.
Oh, twice.
Go me. It's strength 7, so freeze. That's really cold. Oh, that was brilliant. That was amazing. That was.
That's about as good as my Overwatch.
Yeah. Well, at least mine only cost me 1 CP now.
So won't be Overwatching anymore.
No, I'm not sure I will after that, to be honest. I could have done something with the Hive Guard, but you're too far away. But okay, fine. I guess we'll go into a shooting phase. D6 plus 2 shots from the plasma, because of blast. Very nice. 7 shots. I'll pop the CP on... Can't remember. Rapid regeneration, that's what it's called, for a 5 up, feel no pain. And the only thing that's in range is the plasma, which is unfortunate. You would a hair out with all your other guns.
Yeah. So, freeze, rerolling.
Hit on freeze, rerolling because of the oof. So, rerolling those, very nice. And of course, you're supercharging because then it gets you up to 3 damage, 3 wounds.
Strength 9, so
freeze to wound, yeah. And then rerolling. That's not bad, is it? Look at that. You wounded every time.
That's 7.
7 wins. 7, 4 plus invulnerable saves. That's 8 dice. I don't want to make 8 saves. 7 will do. 7, 4 plus invulnerable saves. That was pretty filthy.
So 2 die. Oh,
no, feel no pain.
Feel no pain.
So the first one, 5 ups, has a wound left. And then he dies. You killed one.
Right.
Yeah.
Thingy roll. Hazardous roll. Pass.
Oh yeah, hazardous. Yeah, you're fine. Cool. Okay.
Alright.
What's next?
This lot.
That lot? Oh no, not them again.
Yeah, them again.
I'm
So
fed up
we
with
have
them.
8 super crack launchers.
They're really high, aren't they, these Desolation Marines? How much crack have they had now? So the third time they've shot some crack.
Yeah.
It's not the ordinary.
Because they Overwatched once.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so there's 8 of those.
Cool.
They move, so hit on 4s, but rerolling.
And 5s and 6s are exploding because you're in Devastate
Yes.
Doctrine. So, and obviously you're
Well,
rerolling
that's
because
not
of Oath as well, if you really wanted to. It's not a bad start, though. Cool.
Can't
And then,
complain with that.
and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4 back in.
Okay.
The super
Strength
crack.
10. So
2s. And then re-rolling.
I've got to do some rerolls. There you go.
Very nice. So that's how many?
11.
11. 11 4 plus invulnerable saves. I made some. That's actually not bad.
How many gone through?
4. So damage on these?
They are, I think they're D6 plus 1.
Okay, so first one.
First one.
6 damage.
6
Okay,
damage.
shrugs. I'm pretty sure one of them's been nuked, but you never know with me. Yep, that's 1 nuked. Okay.
Second guy.
Yep. So
5.
5. Shrugs. Yep, he's nuked just about. Next.
Third. 7.
7. Oh dear. We're both doing very well on damage rolls today. He's only just about dead though.
Yep.
And the last one.
Last one. 5 again.
5. Come on, one of them survived. No.
No.
Okay, so I've got just the neurothrope left.
So that's
Right.
3 shots in total.
Venga launcher, 3 shots because of blast. And these will hit on
2s.
2s, even though you moved.
Yeah, because it's not a heavy weapon.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
All hit. Wounding on 3s because it's strength 7.
Very nice.
There you go.
AP,
-1.
4 plus invuls. Damage,
2.
shrugs, Takes a wound.
Okay. Lots of Castellan shots coming in.
Oh god, not these again. So there's been many shots,
9.
plus 1 each because of blast. Right, we'll do it off camera. We'll be back for the saves, everybody. Okay, we did the Castellan launchers off camera. You ended up getting 39 shots with all your D3 shots because of blast. So with the re-rolls and loading hits, and you probably hit me about 45 times, if not more. Yeah, he's very dead. Right, that was fun. What else are you shooting?
Him into him. Now he hasn't got his inborn save.
He doesn't. No, he got rid of the zone throws first. Well done. It's very good target priority, that.
Yes.
Yeah. I was almost hoping you'd shoot him first.
No.
Oh.
Okay, so hitting on 2s.
Yes, because of Tetramarine.
Obviously I can re-roll 1 hit roll, which I will do.
Okay.
Strength 14, so hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
I can re-roll 1 wound roll.
So it's a hit, a wound, and a damage.
Yep.
Very good, isn't it?
So 4 hit.
AP.
Minus... it's minus 3 or minus 4. It is minus 4.
Well, I mean,
That goes straight through, doesn't it?
I'm kind of behind cover, aren't I? So,
okay.
I mean, it makes no difference. Damage?
D6 plus 3 each. I can re-roll 1 wound roll.
Yeah, I mean, he's dead. Because if each of those is plus 3 each.
Yeah, so that's 6.
It's that
7.
plus 6.
Yeah, so he's dead anyway. So I don't
He's
need to
dead.
re-roll.
Does he go a bit mad? No, he just falls in a heap on the floor.
Right.
I don't blame him.
So that's...
Right, we're moving over to the Brutal Brutalis. You're going to put all the guns into the Hormigants because you want to pick up the Termagants and throw them off the board in a minute.
Yeah.
Because they rudely got in your way.
They did.
How rude. So you've got some rapid fire Iron Hail, what are they called? Iron Hail Heavy Stubber shot?
Iron Hail Heavy Stubbers.
That one.
Iron Hail Heavy Stubbers. So,
That one.
So 6 shots, hitting on 3.
Yep. So okay, so you hit half times. And then you're winning on 3s, but it's twin linked, I'm guessing.
Winning on 3, but it's like you said, it's twin link. Which is just as well, because that's rubbish.
So 2.
2 at AP minus 1.
Okay, cool. You've killed 2 bugs.
And then 2 multi-melters.
Oh yeah, multi-melters. I forgot
Hitting on 3.
multi-melter shots into Hormigants.
So they hit.
2s, re-rolling.
So re-rolling, yep.
So yeah, 2 more dead. Right, so you killed 4 Hormigants.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
That's not enough to give them a bottle shock test.
No, because they're not under half strength. That's almost unfortunate. There's 4 of them.
Puns are terrible. No wonder you don't lose subscribers with some of those.
They probably joined for them, to be fair. Have you got any more guns?
Not that can shoot at anything.
Because he could have finished off Trigon, but he's dead. So technically can't shoot anything else.
They've got no variable targets.
And they're probably
advanced.
Well, you can advance and shoot, but you're probably out of range, aren't you? I mean, maybe you might have a few. Because heavy bolt pistols are 18, aren't they?
Yeah.
Got a few in range of the Termagants or not?
Oh, just I've done that the wrong way around, didn't I? I should have whittled.
Got a couple in range?
Which one to Sergeant? No, Sergeant won't be in range because he's got a plasma pistol.
Yeah.
So 1. So 3.
3 plus
3 plus the
plus Chapman. So you got
silver. So yeah, that was 3 plus it.
okay. All right. You might as well do.
Okay, so the 3
Heavy bolt pistols.
hitting on 3s,
Very nice.
wounding on 3s. 2
AP on heavy bolt pistol?
minus 1.
Is it? I mean, there's some that'll be on the container, isn't there? So,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, 2 are dead. Right, fine. And then you got the Chapman as well.
Yeah. I don't know what this. I think the absorber pop pistol is the same except it's strength 5, isn't it?
Oh, I mean, either way, it's winning on a 3, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's all it is. Why can I never bloody find these things?
He's there.
Oh, really?
Well, it's 2 damage as well. Not as
Oh,
it makes any difference for a term
No,
again.
not really. Okay, so
Same
one
again.
shot. Hitting on 3s. Yep.
Yep, moving on 3.
3s. Yep.
And then, oh look, well, if we do it on one cover, it'll be alright. Yeah, there's one conveniently hiding behind some barrels.
That's nice of him.
He's having a right laugh.
Alright.
Almost a barrel and a half. Are you charging him with the Brutalis
Of course.
into the Termagants?
Yeah.
I mean, he's made it.
Yeah.
Shall we see his mortal wounds and things? I'm pretty sure he does mortal wounds on the charge.
Oh, yeah, he does. Mm-hmm.
Well, no, I wasn't going to say to suggest tank shocking. What a waste of a CP that'll be.
Each time model ends charge movie, roll a d6 2 to 3. So that's the big one. Oh no, it's not. 4 to 5. 3 mortal wounds.
3 more, so you kill 3 termagants. Yeah. Cool. Oh, did you want to shoot this guy?
Oh god, yeah. If you don't mind.
Yeah, go for it.
So 2 shots.
What's he shooting at?
He's going to shoot the Gene Stealer.
Shoot the Gene Stealer in the face.
Because obviously he's got 2 shots, and if he kills the Gene Stealer, the other one will get through on the...
on the Broodlord, yeah.
On the Broodlord.
Cool.
And I'm going to overcharge.
Of course. You might as well do, he's going to die anyway.
Exactly. So, both hit.
Yep.
Strength 8 now, so we're on 2s.
Yep.
Oh.
You may or may not kill the Gene Stealer. You've killed the Gene Stealer.
Yeah.
Hazardous. He hasn't killed himself, but he'll be dead in a moment anyway.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Right.
Right.
How many termagants did you do? Was it 3 mortal wounds you did or something?
So that leaves 2 left.
Yeah. Splat. I mean, you've got 1 billion attacks, but I'll let you have some fun and roll some dice and throw some termagants around.
I'm going to obviously sweep.
I mean, to be honest, there's only 2 left. You could probably pulverise them into the ground if you wanted to.
Okay, good enough.
How many attacks does he do with a big attack? I mean, yeah, I mean, don't take any chances, do the sweep, but pulverise them into the ground does sound like fun.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I suppose the flip side is, although there's only 6, he would be wounding on 2s as opposed to 3s.
He's only toughness 3.
Yeah, strength 7 this week.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Oh, no,
you're still winning on 2s.
Right.
Yeah.
It's getting late in the evening, I can't...
They're only termagants.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So he gets 10 on the sweep. Okay, what's he hit on? 3s?
3s.
I mean, you've dropped quite a few attacks there. Don't want to alarm anybody. Looking for 2s. We dropped another one. What's the AP on the sweep?
2.
Oh, they're dead.
Yeah.
Oh, look. He's ran in and splattered a bunch of termagants.
Right.
Nobody saw that coming. You can't consolidate because you're already in range of the objective marker.
I can
unless you get an engagement range. Yeah. Are you within... you might be able to.
If I do that, I get to strike... Well, it's not going to be...
Why get to hit you?
You get to hit me now, and
Yeah.
but I'll get to hit you next. No point, really.
No, not really. Because I've got lethal hits. I might scratch a few wounds on you.
You can do that in your turn.
Did you just want to pick him up? I mean, if you want, I can roll the dice and the Swarmlord can smash him into bits. But I mean, he's dead, isn't he? Cool. Okay, and then these could consolidate. Well, one of them, which would have killed him, can then consolidate into range and objective marker. Yeah, there we go. Right. Okay, so at the end of your turn, you have done.
I've done.
Storm hostile objective.
Yeah, so I've got 5 for that.
And you'll defend your stronghold at the end of my turn, I believe. So that one.
End of your opponent's turn, yeah.
Yeah, so that one you keep in your pocket for now. Yeah. But you've got 5 points for Storm hostile objective. Well done, you. And we'll be back for Tyranids turn 3. Okay, so Tyranids turn 3. It's going to be quite a simple turn, really. In terms of objectives, I had 10 on the primary. I spent a CP I got at the start of my turn to bring back the 4 Hormigants using... What's the name of the stratagem? It's the one where you can bring back D3 plus 3 for endless thingy-majiggy units. But I brought back some Hormigants. These Termagants and Broodlord move this way. Swarmlord advance behind there. Objectives and things I got behind enemy lines. I had some Rippers in my back pocket, which was convenient. And tempting target, and you put this one over here, which was just about the only one I couldn't get to, really. So that's fine, unless I advance, and I would have needed a long advance, and then I wouldn't be able to shoot anything. So, yeah, I'm not going to bother. It's tempting, but it's not tempting enough. So the Carnifexes are just moving down the middle. Hormigants respawned. Rippers came up over there. You thought about overwatching them, but I made your overwatch cost 2 CP, and you don't think it's worth spending 2 CP because you don't think you'd kill them all, and therefore I'd still get the points anyway. So you just let me have it. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Yeah. So I'm just going to go straight into the shooting phase. I'm going to shoot a heavy venom cannon at those things because they're annoying. It's D3 shots and it's blast. So D3 plus 1 for 3 shots. And it's going to hit on 4s. And I'm rerolling all hits because of old one eye, which helped. Strength 9, so I'm winning on 2s. Like that. And it's AP2, 3 damage. But you can put it on some of the guys in cover, so you can have 4 up saves if you like.
Okay. What was it?
3.
3.
3 4 ups. Every fail is a dead guy.
2 fails.
2. Okay, good. That's that. I may have only killed 2 guys, but that is potentially many shots I've got rid of.
Yes.
Because those things are annoying. They are the most annoying units in Annoying Town. And now I'm going to shoot the Hive Guard at them with some good old indirect impaler cannons. I'm going to impale them. So these are going to hit on 4s. Like so. Oh, that wasn't very good, was it? And he's going to win on 3s. 2, an AP 1 bit indirect, so 2 3-ups. Oh, I've killed another one. That was jammy. Did you want to spend 2 CP and re-roll one of those? Oh dear. Okay. Okay. So there's what, 5 left now? Plus the librarian?
One
okay.
more casualty and I've 11 half strength.
Interesting. I don't think I'm in charge range, but I will check.
You won't, because if you remember, I measured with the dice and made sure I moved.
Oh yeah, you did. You did make sure you were out of charge range. Well, that's annoying. And tactical genius as well. So that is the end of my turn. It's so very, very, very simple.
They're not going to charge this?
No, they're going to sit there and say, oh look, hello Mr. Dreadnought, we're back.
Okay, so I will get my 5 points for defence rolls.
You will, because I had no way of stopping you from doing that anyway.
Yes.
And I will get 3 points for behind enemy lines. And I will ditch the tempting target, because I don't... Or will I be able to get it?
If you don't die, you'll be able to get it.
Yeah. I don't know if you can kill them both. Shall we try and find out? That sounds like fun, doesn't it?
Why not?
Yeah, I'll keep that one. So I've done that one. 3 points. You get 5 points. We'll be back for Space Marines turn 4. Righto, Space Marine turn 4. And you did have your 10 primary points this turn, which was good. Made up for last turn. And your secondary objectives are now... What are they?
Area denial.
Right, so they ran within 6 in the middle. I'm not within 6 in the middle. You've already done that. Cool.
Yeah.
And then the other one is...
Assassination.
So you need to kill the Brood Lord, the Swarm Lord, or One Eye. And you can only see one of them. So that could be interesting.
2 of them.
Yeah, well... yeah, I mean, you got multi-melters that can see him from over there.
Yeah, the multi-metal.
But you got indirect fire as well. But okay, you need to try and kill a character. You've already done your area denial, so that's good. Your Oath moment is the unit of Carnifexes, which is interesting, because as far as I'm aware, once you've killed the unit of Carnifexes, Old One Eye then becomes his own unit again.
Yep.
And therefore he won't be Oath momented. But obviously while you're shooting and there's still a unit, you get your rerolls and things. So that's that. And you're not using Assault or Tactical Doctrine because you want to have flexibility in your last turn, and you didn't need them this turn.
Correct.
So that's that. Your Dreadnought shuffled a little bit. He wants to go kill some little bugs. They advance around the corner to get your area denial. They stay still. Dreadnought moves a little bit. Tank moves a little bit, but Tech Marine told him to shoot better. And that's about it, right? I think.
Yep.
And now you're going to do some shooting.
I am indeed.
Rootin' tootin'. Where are you starting?
I'll start with these guys against you.
Against Ripper Swarms.
So.
10 shots.
Plus the grenade launcher.
Plus the grenade launcher. Oh, yeah, gosh, very nice. Okay. Well,
so, hitting on 2s because they didn't move.
yeah, because they're heavy and assault, which is
And
interesting.
2 ones.
That's nice. You're winning on 2s, though.
Yeah.
Toughness 2 Rippers. Only little things. Okay. And you still failed to win twice. That's 6.
6.
It's AP 1, though, aren't they?
Are they?
Pretty sure bot rifles still have AP, don't they? Pretty sure they do. Bot rifle? AP?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, still has AP, yeah, so I don't get any saves. So that's 1 dead and 1 on 2 wounds. Because they only have a 6-up save. So, meh!
And I think I'll...
I mean, a toughness 2, we might as well go frag, right?
I don't know, because
with Craig,
it's D3 wounds, isn't it? So it's D3 attacks or D3 wounds. So it's roughly the same, but better chance of wounding you with the crack.
And what's the strength of the frags? Is it not strength 4?
4.
Yes,
So
you're
I'll
winning.
be winning on 3s.
No, toughness 2.
Oh, God, yeah, they aren't they?
You're winning on 2s either way.
So...
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Oh,
I mean, either way you
like the idea of blowing them up with a missile.
Okay, so
Although having said that, no, D3
on the frag, because then you might.
Oh no, I will do the crack because it's -2, so it'll go straight through.
Yeah. So
I might miss.
Okay, so 1 crack grenade.
Hitting on 3s.
It hits. Wounding on a 2.
It wounds.
D3 damage. That's that one dead. Right. So there's 1 Ripper Swarm remaining. Boom. Bang, and the dirt is gone. Or in this case, the bug. Okay, what else can shoot?
What else can shoot? That's a good question.
Guns.
Black Redemptor into them.
Into the Carnifexes. Okay, I'm going to spend ACP on Rapid Regeneration to give them feel no pain.
What's that, 5, 6?
6s because they're out of silence range.
Okay.
But he's got a 5 up normally anyway, so it's just essentially just giving him a 6 up.
So, He's within 24 inches, so everything's in range.
Yes.
So I'll start off with the... I was about to pick up the dice I would have done in 9th edition, which is not correct.
What, for the Gatling gun? I don't think the number of shots have changed.
For the storm bottles.
Oh, yes, it's just one storm bottle now, but twin linked, so it'll be 4 shots rather than 8.
Yeah, I'm not within half range, so am I?
Oh, so 2 shots then.
2 shots, yeah. That's what I said. I was about to pick up 4 dice.
Right.
So, 3s re-rolling.
Yeah, because of the Oath of Moment. Very nice. 6s re-rolling. Re-rolling. Ooh. 1. Tilt save. I'm fine. What else you got?
8 Gatling shots.
Yeah. Does it have devastating wounds?
It does.
Doesn't it? Yeah, both the small and the big one do. It's very nice.
3s re-rolling.
Very nice. Okay. And then you're winning on...
Strength 5.
So winning on 5s, but you're looking for 6s, really. Is there any AP on this?
No.
Did you want to just look for 6s then? Because I've got 2 up save.
Yeah, I suppose it's, at the moment it's only 1, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, just the 1.
So that's just one devastating wound, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I've got 6 up, feel no pain. So I paid the CP for it. Nope. So he goes down to, I believe, some wounds.
3 on the rocket launcher.
Icarus
Just
rocket
the
pod, 1 shot, which will hit on a 3. I think it's on a 3 with him.
Yeah, no, just checking. Because it's been rocket launcher, just making sure it hasn't miraculously become blast. Hits.
Yeah.
5's to wound.
Re-rolling.
Not to be. Yes, I am going to
Supercharging the super plasma. So D6 plus 1 shots. 2. Did you want CP roll that for 2 CP?
Yes.
Okay.
Not really.
You can't get worse, can you?
No,
There we go.
can't.
5 shots. Much better. So you're hitting on 3s. Re-rolling.
Didn't need
Oh,
to re-roll.
there we go. Look at that. And you're winning on
3s. Did you say toughness 8 or toughness 10?
toughness 9.
Oh, 9, 4s then.
4s, yeah. But re-rolling. That's a small that's toughness 10. So three wounds. AP, is it 3 or 4?
4 when you overcharge.
AP 4, is it?
Yeah.
So I am behind that ruin slightly, so it becomes AP 3. So 5s. That was jammy. And then it's 3 damage.
3 damage, so 3.
3 6-up shrugs. So I take 3 wounds. Okay.
Okay.
Is that all the Dreadnought finished shooting now, is it?
That's the Dreadnought finished shooting, yeah.
Right, the Carnifex is when I run towards you. Interesting. Blistering Assault is D6 plus 2. And I have to go towards the closest thing. Which is them, because they ran there to do your area denial thing. If I get a 4, I can get an engagement range of them. So this could be interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
Alright.
Right, they've gone flying in there. You're going to have to reroute some of your shots, but they're monsters. You can shoot them through engagement range, so that's a lucky new rule.
Yeah.
So you got 3 super cracks that can still go into them. Did you want to start with those first?
Yep.
Okay, so they're going to hit
minus
on...
-1, so they're going to hit on 4s.
Hitting on 4s now, but re-rolling because of the Oath of Moments.
No, they're mad.
And then the 5s and 6s explode, or just the 6s or something?
5 and 6. Oh no, because I'm not on Devastator Doctrine.
So 6 explodes, there you go.
Yeah.
And then strength is...
10.
So 3s, and then re-rolling. So, just the 2. AP?
2, I believe.
Just 2, because I'm behind a ruin, so I will get benefit of cover. I'll roll some dice. I've rolled 2 2s, so I think I failed either way. And the damage is...
D6 plus...
D6 plus 1. Did you want to do the first one then?
Yes, I will do the first one, because you're on 4 wounds, aren't you?
Yeah, I feel no pains and things. So, first one, D6 plus 1. Oh, 2. Oh dear. CP reroll that? For 2 CP? Or not?
No.
No? Okay, so 2 6-up shrugs on Mr. Carnifex. So he goes down to 2 wounds. Okay, and then another D6 plus 1 on him.
So that's
For 4. Oh dear. The damage rolls were really high earlier. 6s. And now he is dead. So it's no longer a unit of Carnifexes. Does he go mad? No.
No, but it does get you out of engagement range.
It does. You are right. But it means Oath of Moment is no longer a thing.
Yeah. which I'm not too worried about on him.
But I'm also still stopping your air denial.
Well, yes, if one's still there. So he's going to shoot into him.
But you have got a big gun pointing up old One Eye's backside.
Yeah.
So
Hitting on
shoot
2s,
that.
and I can re-roll one of them.
I was going to say, he's got rerolls anyway, hasn't he?
Yep, that's why I wasn't too worried about it.
So, yeah.
Okay, strength 14, so really on 3s.
Yeah.
And I can re-roll one.
You don't need to. It's AP
4.
AP
You've
4.
got no cover.
So 6s though. 2 up save normally. No, I do have 5 up feel no pains. So this could be interesting.
D6 plus 3 each.
Okay, so 2d6 plus 6. Oh no!
Oh, I can re-roll one.
You can for 2. Oh yeah, you can.
No. And how many wounds you got?
8 or 9. Did you want to spend 2 CP and roll the other
Yes.
one as well? Because I've got 5 up shrugs.
There you go.
Okay, so that's all your CP
9,
gone.
So
that
that's
is
15 wounds come through.
15, 5 up, feel no pains on old One Eye. Is it going to be enough?
Very close. Might have to finish him off with a cheeky charge.
Well, they advanced.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I'll roll the dice. I'll see how many wounds he's got afterwards. Keep the suspense. Right? I think you've probably got him though.
2, 3.
I think you've got him.
Wounds.
Yeah, he's definitely dead. Oh, that's a shame. Them running into them almost foiled your plan. But you had a very big gun in back, sort of to back you
Actually,
up.
he hadn't finished because I've still got my grenade launch, my rocket launcher on him as well.
Well, he's dead anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's also assassinate.
Yeah.
So there we go. You did it. Very nice.
Oh. Can we loop back and do that Castellan and Bengal launch?
We can, yes.
Sorry, we got carried away there.
We got carried away.
Boys.
Got carried away killing the Carnifexes. All your anti-chaff shots, we're going to go into those
So
hormones.
I do D6 on the Bengal launcher. Is that? I think that's blast actually.
Probably. Most of them are blast.
I really need a better filing system, don't I?
Better.
What's on top?
They all look like blue marines.
That's it. They're all the same. Okay, so yeah, so it's blast, so it's going to be D6 plus 2.
Yeah, okay, yeah, because there's a full unit there. So 6 shots with the Venga launcher. Okay.
Because they didn't move, it's got the full thing. So these are hitting on 2.
Very nice. And the 6s will explode because of your librarian with his enhancement thing.
Yeah.
Which is called Bolt with Discipline, right? I don't
Yes.
think anyone uses it for units with bolsters.
No.
I think everyone uses it for these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be like Nerf Discipline. Strength for this?
Everyone called them Nerf gun, but it's only really the Venga launcher that looks like a Nerf gun.
Well, go down to Toys R Us. Strength 7 or something?
Strength 7, so
2s, yeah. Wow, okay, that's
and
7. AP?
AP 1.
And you ignore cover, don't you?
And ignore cover.
So they stayed still. So 6s. Okay, so that's
seven
I've got
overall.
3 left. And then you got the Castellan launchers, yeah? Right, they're dead.
I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Castellan launchers, if you fancy your chances.
Well, even if they don't kill him, he will.
Yes.
So they're dead
That's
either way,
true,
right?
but his shots could go somewhere else if I don't. Or it's up to you.
I've got 3 left. They will finish them off.
Right, fair enough.
Right, yeah, Hormagaunts all dead because you would have had 3 guys with D3 plus 2 shots. Like they're dead. Your Brutalis is now going to shoot the Swarm Lord.
Yeah, start with the Icarus. Ta-da.
Oh, you're going to do some Tracer Fire. Okay.
Tracer fire, yeah. And a miss with 2.
Oh, it's not very good Tracer Fire, is it?
What's his toughness? I assume I'm hitting.
You're winning on 6s.
Yeah.
And you're rerolling Twin Linked.
Oh, yeah. Cool.
Didn't help. Right, Multi Melter, 2 shots.
2 shots, hitting on 3s.
That's better. Winning on, I think,
Strength
I'm
9.
toughness 10.
5s. Re-rolling.
Keep re-rolling.
No,
Oh,
nothing to be
never mind.
there.
Well, he had fun. He shot something that wasn't a Hormagant
Yes.
for a change. Is that the end of your turn?
That is, because I've run out of things to charge.
Yeah. I mean, it almost went horribly wrong at one
It
moment.
did. Yes.
But, but then you remembered you had this massive gun, which is amazing at one shot in
I never
monsters.
forgot.
Yeah.
But that's why, when you said about re-rolling, I didn't want to re-roll because I wanted everything to kill the first guy so that he would then...
Oh, because then you can almost guarantee him killing all One Eye.
Yeah.
Okay, very nice, very nice. All right, well, you've done your Aerodynamo and your Assassinate, so you got both your secondaries. Yay!
Yes. I'll 10 for that, please. Thank you
Yes, and then we'll move into Tyranids turn 4. Right, Tyranids turn 4. It's going to be a very quick Tyranid turn. I'm having very quick turns at the moment. But I seem to be scoring points on them somehow.
Yeah.
So I had 5 more primary points here because you killed the Hormagaunts, which was annoying. So Swarmlord's running over there to try and deal with that Dreadnought. I spent a CP on Synaptic Insight. My Hive Guard are now going to have sustained hits against infantry. I'm going to try and kill some more of those indirect fire dudes because they're annoying. Because then if I do, I think you've got no way of taking my home objective, and we all get points for objectives one at the end of the game. So I need to try and stay on objectives. Meanwhile, shooting phase, Hive Guard, those guys. Let's shoot them. I'm going to hit on 4s because I stayed still, and I'm getting sustained hits against infantry now. Right. For a CP, I got 2 extra hits there. Is that worth it? Probably not. Winning on 3s because it's ranked 5. Oh,
Yeah, it was worth it.
hello. These guys have woken up now. 7 free-up saves. And I've killed another one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I suppose I'll take that for a CP and
Well, it takes them down to
below half strength.
yeah.
Yeah, because they were 11, now there's 5.
Which way am I most likely to go? I don't know, so I'll take it off the back.
Swarmlord is going to scream at the Dreadnought, I think, probably.
Okay.
Right, no, I'm not going to go for your Dreadnought with his psychic thing because I'm winning on 6s. So there's no point. I'm going to go on them instead. So D6 plus 3 automatic hits for 5. And it's going to wound on 3s. Like that, kind of.
So 3.
So it's 3 at -1/2 damage.
So 4 pinball saves.
Yes, because storm shields and things. 2 damage. So one of them takes 2 wounds. Fine.
Yeah, because I can only reroll wounds of 1, can't I?
I think that's when you pick in the fight phase when they're in combat.
I thought it was just any invuln save. Let's have a look.
Right, Swarmlord's going to charge your Dreadnought. 7-inch charge. Here we go. I'm in. Huzzah! Right, he's gone in and popped 2 CP on Adrenal Surge because I've got lethal hits. So now I get lethal hits on 5s and 6s. Critical hits on 5s and 6s. So here we go. I'm hitting on 2s. And 5s and 6s will auto wound.
That's not good.
Got me an extra auto wound, which was nice. And the rest of them hit. And then it's strength 9, so I'm winning on 5s. And re-rolling because of twin linked. That was almost a full house.
Yeah. What's the damage on each of these?
These are 3 damage each.
Okay.
So that is 7. I think it was -2 when we looked at earlier. That's the wrong one. Where is it? Where is it? Swarmlord. 7 -2, so 4-up saves. 7 4-ups. 3 damage apiece. You're alive. That is 9 damage.
Yep.
That's a bit painful, isn't it?
Oh.
Ow! Right, you're going to fight back with the Brutalis. You're a bit poorly, so you're hitting on 4s now with your big smashy attack. So that's nice.
Wouldn't have made any difference.
And then strength is lots.
Strength is 12.
So freeze to wound and re-rolling because it's twin linked, isn't it?
Yes.
Because he's got 2 hands. Use your strong hand.
There you go.
Right, 3 4+ invulnerable saves. Oh dear.
That's 3 damage each. So
I'd
9.
love to CP one of those, but I've only got 1 CP and it's 2 CP for a CP reroll.
Yeah, 9 damage.
Ow.
How many you got?
I've got 1 remaining.
I think Tactical Doctrine's coming up next.
Somehow, Brutalis Dreadnought is now better than the Swarmlord in combat. That's what we learned there.
Yep.
Yeah, even when I spent CPs and things.
That's
So, that was
probably the best my Brutalis has done in 10th edition.
He's done alright. He's killed little bugs. He's beaten up a Swarmlord.
To be fair, he didn't kill the little bugs, they did.
Well, I mean,
He was just around to take the glory.
he killed some of them.
Well, he killed the...
And then they came back again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So at the end of my turn, I've scored nothing because I haven't brought it down. I haven't got different targets. So I'm just going to ditch both of those. But I won't get any CPs because I already got one earlier from the Swarmlord. Because you're going to get 1 extra 1 per battle round thing. So that's that. And then we'll be back for Space Marines turn 5. Right, Space Marines turn 5. I did my Shadow in the Warp thing to try and force loads of battle shot tests and knock you for all the objectives. And you passed all of them, which is really annoying. Apart from these guys,
these two
but they weren't on
but-
objectives anyway.
Yeah.
So it made no difference whatsoever. Apparently you're not scared of the Shadow in the Warp. You're in Tactical Doctrine, and the open moment is the... No, he's Terminance, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because he's only got a wound left, you're going to kill him anyway. So you fall him back. Dreadnought can shoot and charge if you need it to. Your big tanker Doom that's got a really good kill tally will try and nick the kill though. And then you've got some Castellan launchers to develop some termagants.
Yep.
Your secondaries were no prisoners,
No prisoners and extend battle lines.
And extend battle lines.
So that should be fine, so long as he don't. Well, actually, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, you've already got extend battle lines.
Yeah.
Because you've got that one, you've got these ones. If you kill him, you get extra points for no prisoners. Currently, it is, I think, 54, 55, or maybe 64. 64 to the Space Marines to the 55 with the Tyranids, but obviously I haven't turned behind. So it is quite close, but I think this will probably just about do it if you get, prisoners and extend battle lines, because then I'll just have 5 primary. I'll have no way of getting any additional secondaries, I don't think. And at the end of the game, we get more primaries for all the objectives we have at the end, up to a maximum of 15. So I think we'll run away with it at the end, but let's see if this tank can kill 4 big monsters in one game, because that's fun.
Yeah. Well,
Exocrine, Trigon, Old One Eye, Swarmlord, right?
Yep.
Did you want to start with him?
No, I'm going to build up to him.
You're going to build up to him? Are you going to shoot some Ripper Swarms in the face?
So these are the bolters, hitting on 3s because they moved.
I thought you were going to go and punch them in the face.
Well, I might do if I fail to kill him. Wounding on 2s.
Yeah, they're dead. It's AP1. Yeah. Should have punched them in the face. It'd be much more fun. So the Ripper Swarm's gone. Drop dice don't count. Right.
Okay. All the indirect fire, so that's...
How many have you got left then now?
I've got 1 Bengal launcher and 4...
3 Castellans, isn't it?
4.
Oh, he's got one as well, has he? Okay.
So I'll do D6 plus 1 because of the blast. Actually, D6 plus 2 because of the blast.
I've got a full squad there, I think. Yeah, 10 of them.
Yeah, I haven't shot them yet.
No, we are now.
So the Bengal launcher, 7 shots.
Yeah. This will hit on 2s, right?
2s because they didn't move.
Yeah.
And re-rolling because see with my over moment target.
Yeah. And 6s will explode if you've got any. And you have. There we go. That's nice, isn't it? Sustained hits on guys with many, many shots.
It is indeed. Strength 7, so winning on 2s.
Indeed.
Re-rolling because of over moment.
And you're ignoring cover, aren't you?
Yeah.
AP?
1.
Okay, how many is that?
1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
7?
7.
6s. Killed 5. This is 5 remaining.
That's 1, 2, 4.
But it's 4d3 plus
2. So 43 plus 8.
So it's plus 8, yeah. So lots.
6, 7, 8, 9 plus 8.
17 shots. Hitting on 3s, right?
Yeah.
Very nice.
12, 14. 16, 17, 17.
They really are a broken unit,
They are when you can combine them with some of the other things.
With oath and sustained hits, yeah, they're very good.
Re-rolling.
And then 6s
1,
go back
2,
in.
3, 4.
Yep.
Strength 4, so winning on 3s.
Yep. These don't have any AP though, do they?
Hey, these don't have AP now. So
Yeah.
they have normal stuff. Okay, 16 saves to make.
God. Oh dear. Yeah. I think the only way to deal with them is if you bring just as much indirect fire, to be honest. 3,
Or
6,
making me
7,
priority
8,
targets.
9, 10.
I'd say,
Yeah, it did.
They've been a bit meh on other games because people have concentrated on taking them out.
Yeah, but if you just hide, what you could have done is just
but the
stood them
problem
behind
is I never hide them because I want to use the crack
the super crack. Well, to be honest, I mean, with him in your list and your 2 dreadnoughts, do you need more anti-tank? And if you're facing knights, they don't benefit from obscuring anyway, so you can still shoot through windows. But yeah, they're very, very good. Anyway, you killed the termagants.
Yeah, and so that just leaves. So okay, we'll give him the honour to go first. First crack at it.
He's a monster killer, isn't he? This guy. I don't know what juice the Tech Marine gave the driver of that tank, but he gave him something. Maybe he gave him some super crack.
He's getting a promotion when he gets back. Yeah. Okay, 2 shots, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1 of them.
I will be spending a CP on Feel No Pains, but I'm pretty sure he's going to die anyway.
Okay, so both hit.
Yeah.
Strength 14, so winning 3s, re-rolling. one of them if necessary.
No. Vulnerable saves. I've passed 1. What's the damage?
D6 plus 3. Oh, he's dead anyway. He's
I've gave him shrugs. You never know. 8.
I'll stick with that.
Sure you don't want to CP roll the
I
5?
don't need CP, I've got 3 reroll of that.
Well, yeah. Many 5-up shrugs. No, he's dead. Well, that wasn't a bad roll.
No.
Does he get angry and kill the dreadnought? Oh! How many moves has dreadnought got left?
3. What's his deadly demise?
D3!
Ooh, can he kill the dreadnought?
Oh, come on. Yes!
Ah.
Does the dreadnought blow up? Doesn't matter.
That's a pain.
Right. Does he count as also killing the dreadnought?
I'm not drawing another victory band on his barrel for the dreadnought.
Brilliant. His shot was so good it went through the Swarm Lord and into the dreadnought. That's what it was. Yeah. Okay. That's a very good gun.
It is a very good gun.
Okay. Right. I don't think you get no prisoner points for killing your own dreadnought, though. I think it's just enemy units, unfortunately.
That's all right. It doesn't affect extend battle lines.
Okay, alright, so you got 4 points for no prisoners, and you got 5 points for extend battle lines.
Only 4? Don't like I have 3 units I killed.
Oh yeah, Ripper Swarms as well, yeah. So you get your full, I think it's only up to a maximum of 5 no
I
prisoners.
could read and find out.
I think it's like 2, 4, 5. That's what you
Up
get.
to a maximum of 5, yep. So I got full 10.
10 points, nice. Okay, we'll come back and see what I can do in my last turn, but I doubt it'll be much. Right, yes, Tyranids' turn was very, very quick indeed. I drew some cards, couldn't score either of them. I stood there. There was no point killing anything because it made no difference. And then at the end of the game, we both then get an extra 5 points for each objective we have at the end of the game as well, up to an extra maximum of 15. So I had 5 in my turn and then 5 at the end of the game for an extra 10. And then you had an extra 15 at the end of the game for your primary. So the Tyranids finished on 35 for the primary and 20 for the secondary, so including painting 65. So it's not bad, it's respectable. I mean, I'm saying that, but it's a losing score because the Space Marines finished on 50 primary and 39 secondary, and including painting, you finished from 99 points. And you only brought 10 of them, not 30, like some people are doing.
Oh, well, we got 10.
Yeah. That, though,
Yes,
if left untouched, is absolutely brutal.
Yeah. Again, where they've not done too well is when people have But having said that, most of my 10th edition games have been against, like, Tau, other Space Marines, or...
So people have got the firepower to deal with it.
Firepower to train.
Yeah.
Whereas obviously you, I guess, really wanted to get in close combat with me, and I just thought, no, I'm not moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, even with the Exocrines, they're not anti-tank guns. So even if you didn't take out them and I was able to shoot back with the Exocrine, I'm winning up with 5s with an Exocrine. So I don't think... It would have been difficult.
With your auto winding, you might have made a bit of a dent, mightn't you?
Yeah, maybe. But no, they're very good. I like them. They're cool. Everyone knows about these guys. They're good, obviously. Your Blade Guard had a great game, didn't they? They shot a couple of bugs and that was about it.
Yeah.
And then had some Carnifexes run at them and who then fell over. So, yeah.
My Brutalis did better than it normally does.
I mean, I was going to say it survived, but it didn't actually in the end,
No.
did it? It died.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks for the game, Brian.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me.
Glorious victory, and thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the next one.